I had a few people ask me about the woodwork that I've done, because I did that before I actually launched the new channel, Life as Stew. Basically, I replaced a framework that was identical, really, in what was there before. What we've done though is we've sort of gone for a thicker wood. So these are 100mm joists here, but then we've got like very 6-inch joints, 150mm joist there, and then we've gone for the thicker post. I think these are 100mm posts, these are. So we've got posts in the 3 corners, and they either go into these concrete pillars here that I've created, and these concrete metal posts here, they'll get concreted in, so that'll keep that nice and secure. Some of them, especially these over here, I've gone for the bolted type because I just couldn't get in and dig out because the next door neighbours' footings concrete footings were a problem, so we've just basically bolted into the concrete. And then you can buy these little fence kits of whatever length you want to finish that off. And we've got these joist hangers that I found online, black ones, which I really liked. I didn't want to have the aluminium style. Again, I'll put the links in the description. And then here, one of the ugly parts of the building is obviously where all the waste comes down the house. So we've done it at least at window level. We've boxed it in, and I managed to find some great brackets, these brackets here, to hold that in place. Because we did think about rendering the brickwork maybe at a future day if we can afford it. And it's all been sort of bolted in. This back plate is a key plate, so that's been bolted onto the house, and then we run the thicker frame around the outside, so that's 150mm, and then managed to get one piece from the timber yard that I've got to, which is really good, so I could run one piece of wood all the way from there to there. It's blooming heavy putting it up, and then we've put bolts through to secure that. So we've ended up with like a very secure round frame, and then basically what we then do, we put these sort of joists or the pergola type things, and we've made those so there's a bit of an attraction as they go across. And then these here, again, we've just created enough joists for the roof. The roof, we had a thinner polycarbonate roof before, and this time around we've gone for a thicker one.
So for the roofing components, I found a company called Clear Amber. So this is not a cheap product from a low-end DIY store. I decided to go up a quality level with this. So we bought 10mm Axiom sheets and used the Snapper product for the frame. This was a superb product and had the standard rails, as well as rails to go up against walls and the wood frame, so I could apply sealant to stop water ingress down the wall. So I highly recommend the product, but it's pricey.
I'm really pleased with that because it's made all the difference. And I'll put all the links in the description. Is these snapper fixes basically. It's very robust, window frame. They use them actually in outside communal areas, community areas for maybe shelters and things like that. So really pleased with that went on. And as they secured it all with screws and bolts. We haven't secured anything to next door because obviously that's their wall. I didn't want to go into their wall. So the weight of this is holding this down. There's a back plate here as well. And what I've done here, I've sort of boxed in some pipe work that we've got on the outside coming from the kitchen just to hide that horrible piece. So yeah, it's a bit of effort, but I think you'll agree it's a great space because really what it does, it allows us to be outside even if it's raining, somewhere to sit. It's also tucked in, it's nice and quiet there. So if you've got any questions, just drop them in the comments and I'll try to answer them.